is to go back to the Quran and Sunnah, to go back to the traditional, I think, framework of how a family should be run, where the husband is the protector and maintainer and supporter for the spouse, and where the wife is the protector of the children and the household honor and respects her husband. And they collaborate, they each contribute to having a healthy family. It might be the father is spending more time out and working, and the wife is at home supporting the husband. I'll be very frank. I mean, I'm a believer in our traditional system, because what I'm seeing happening in a lot of these cases is the spouses, the wives, are very upset with the husband that you're not home enough. And when you're home, you don't help with the cooking and the cleaning. And it's like, wait a minute, the brother is spending 40, 50, 60 hours a week trying to put bread on the table, trying to serve the community. And he's also expected then to put a similar amount of work in the house. And some of the spouses have this idea that they are just entitled, that they are a princess, that they are a queen, and the husband should both provide for the finances, but also provide for everything in the house, and they're expected to do nothing. That is a failing ideology and mentality, and I've seen a pattern of this. And look, there's many instances where husbands are in the wrong as well. I don't pick sides. Most of my clients are actually women, believe it or not. I represent a lot of mothers, and I proudly do so. So there's definitely injustices on both sides, but it happens when we lose sight of what our traditional faith values teach us about healthy families. You have to remember, the standards in modern secular society were not designed to support traditional families. If anything, they're against what traditional families are about. And that's why I think we're seeing the breakdown of divorce when we take modern secular culture as our guide and our standard, as opposed to the traditional prophetic way.
You're going to see that clash of civilizations, to coin a Samuel Huntington, I think it was, who coined that particular phrase. Very quickly, unfortunately, last question. Of course, when the American Constitution was put together, it wasn't necessarily thinking about Muslims. So it may not necessarily automatically suit the Muslim lifestyles we're talking about now. Are you finding that you have to really argue the case for Muslims specifically, or is it just a family thing? Because Islam is very traditional, 2.4 kids and house and everything, and a stable family, nuclear family. Do you find that you have to argue specifically for Muslim values, or is it something that's already embedded in the Constitution?